What's up, YouTube? It's Joe from Mercy Morphs. On this week's video, we're going to do a quick update on our holdbacks from last year, as well as a couple animals that we still have for sale, and give you guys a quick update on what's going on behind me. We had a little bit of changes this week with our breeders, but let's get into this. All right, guys. So one thing we're going to do on this week's video that I'm going to change up from last video. I didn't really like the format. I didn't like the way the gimbal kept moving around, and I kept, having to apologize for this damn device. I have this neck piece, so I'm going to try using this today. Kind of goes on there, clips, put the phone, and I'm going to show you guys the hatchlings. And then, yeah, we'll get into it. Guys, shout out, Fat Man Nation, Deep's Not Words. I have the second shirt. I bought it again. I love it. I'm going to support it every year. That shirt is in the wash. I wore it actually to a dinner party the other day. It was pretty cool. Anyway, let's get into this video. Let me get you guys hooked up on this chest piece, and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, got you on this chest piece here. I'll go through the breeders really quick. So one thing, I scanned this female. She came back at 30 mils. So she had her last lock. You can see her there. Good looking Hypo Clown. Again, bred to our pastel, black pastel maniac over here. You can see his tag. Pastel, black pastel, lesser phantom, OD, fire, Hypo Clown. Let's see if he's in a good mood. Not really. But you can see he's a beautiful boy. It's water change day, guys, so don't judge. And the other one here is our female Cypress, head Hypo Clown, head Ultramel, Hypo Pied. She came back at 25 millimeters, so she'll be paired for her last lock on April 7th, and today is the 4th. A happy Easter, by the way, everyone out there celebrating. But you can see she's doing good. She's looking thick. She refused food this week, so hopefully that's a good sign. But get her last pairing, and we are good. All right, so let's start off with our babies. You can see my water jugs there. Gonna fill up the waters. We'll try here. So this first one here, let me angle you guys a bit better. This is a girl we produced this year. She is a pied, obviously. The pairing was a special pied, Posset Monsoon, bred to our Ultramel triple head Hypo Clown Pied boy. So this is a female, big girl, probably about 1,000 grams already. Pied, and she did prove double het for Ultramel and Clown. But beautiful girl, guys. Absolutely love her. Eats like a champ. Absolutely amazing. Next here, we have this girl here. She's a bit of a slower grower. This pairing was there she is, Enchi Creed, double het Ultramel Cryptic, bred to our Ultramel triple het boy. So this girl is 100% het Ultramel. I do believe she's going to prove out het for Pride. You can see the tracks there. Did not shed test her. And I do believe she's going to be cryptic. I find the cryptic... Oh, guys, I got you on camera. I find the cryptic gives you a lot of these squared off alien heads as opposed to the het clown. You can see there, she got the tail. It's white. She's going into shed. Oh yeah, pretty cool. Let me see if I can zoom out a bit. There we go. We can all see a bit better here. All right, it's a good looking girl, just a normal, but I do believe she's going to prove out quad het. You can see the belly again there. 100% het Ultramel, 50% triple het. Hypo Pied, and 66% Cryptic Clown. Absolutely amazing. Good shed test, but just going to hold on to her. I like her. She's pretty. This one here is another girl we produced this year from the same pairing. So these are siblings. So you can see, definitely see the difference there. I'm lying. Let me see. Are they siblings? Yes, they are siblings. All right, so there you go. So this one, I believe, is an Ultramel Enchi. possibly fire. She's pretty bright, but not 100% on the fire. And she was shed tested and came back positive for cryptic and pied. All right, so Ultramel, triple het, cryptic, oh sorry, double het, cryptic pied. But good looking girl, growing well. You can see the cryptic, guys, really squares off those alien heads. So I do believe that could be a marker there. Sorry if you hear my kids in the background, they are having some fun in the room. Next, what we have, oh, this is our Dinker project. Yeah, she's a feisty one. Hopefully I don't get tagged. So this is another Holdback. OD Fire Pastel. You can see that. I believe it's Dinker as well. It's got our Dinker gene in it, which does a lot of this dragging of the pattern, a lot of the banding of the pattern. It's pretty cool. Haven't really proved too much on this. Just kind of a Dinker project I picked up and thought I would play with. But good looking female. Double het, clown pied, 50% het for hypo. Well, you can see the pied marks, drags it out there with the OD. So yeah, again, OD, fire, pastel. So Firefly OD, double het, clown pied, pos het, hypo. Did not shed test because it's a Dinker project. I'm going to hold it back anyway. And next door is her sister. Again, guys, it's water change day, so please don't judge. These animals are well taken care of. I'm trying to get some better lighting for you guys. So that's the sister here. It's a pastel. I thought maybe pastel OD. Still could be quite a bit of oranges coming up in here. And again, I believe it's got the same Dinker. Kind of bands it out. You know, pastel likes to change the pattern a lot. But you can see you get some of these floaters going on in here. So we'll see. We'll see if it proves out to be anything. Again, it's double het, clown pied, and 50% het for hypo. Good looking animal. They eat great. Something for the future, just to hang on to, hold back, and see if anything happens. Next, right here, we have, this was from our Pastel Banana Mojave Spot Nose. Double het Ultramel Clown, bred to the Ultramel triple het, Hypo Clown Pied. So this is a Pastel Mojave, and it is het Ultramel. And I believe it's going to prove het for Pied. You can see with the Bella Jeans, it likes to really stretch out the pattern, give you some of these floating clouds going on in here. It really opens it up, brings a lot of the white flaming up from the belly. So I'm thinking it's going to be at least Ultramel Pied. And then, does it have the white tip again? Oh, it's hard to see, guys. There you go, a bit of the white tipping there. So we'll see. Holding this one back, might let it go. But right now, she's a holdback for the future. Trying to get some more jeans, more females with my Ultramel stuff. But yeah, got a pretty cool little banded ringer there. Wraps right around. Good looking girl. Eats like a beast. Oh, this one here is one of my favorites from this year, and I'm so surprised this girl did not prove out double visual Ultramel Clown. So this actually is going to be a future breeder here for a very long time. This is a Pastel Banana Mojave. I believe it's spot nose as well. It's a clown, obviously. And it proved triple het for Hypo, Ultramel, and Pied. So good looking girl. You know, with the Pied in there, if it didn't have the spot nose, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Because we know that's a high weight Pied. But very powerful female for the future. Who doesn't love banana Pieds? Who doesn't love Ultramel Pieds? Who doesn't love Ultramel Clown Pieds? Good looking girl. Hopefully I got it on camera for you guys. And the colors are showing up. But look at the purples are all in this dorsal here. All around the alien heads. It's just glowing purple. It's definitely not picking it up. Which again is why I'm very surprised. This is all glowing purple. I'm very surprised it did not prove out visual Ultramel. I thought out of the egg it was. I polled a lot of people on Instagram. And they all commented, definitely double visual. Shed test, Het Ultramel. Which we already knew it would be at least Het Ultramel. The dad was a visual. But yeah, good looking girl. Another one, eats like a champ. That's the one that, for me, that gets my extra rack. She is absolutely incredible. Next here, we have a mean girl. She is definitely going to try to bite me. She's always mean and angry. This one here is a pinstripe, obviously. So the pairing on this was a black pastel pinstripe hypo, bred to the Ultramel triple het boy. Again, that guy sired me a lot of clutches. I did overproduce some last year, I'm sure, which has stressed him out, and then he ended up passing away. But this girl is beautiful. You can see the Ultramel. It's hard to tell with the camera. The lighting is terrible. The head is almost purpled out. That is definitely the Ultramel bleeding through. So she's 100% het hypo, 100% het Ultramel. And did I shed test this one? Let me double check. I did. And she came back 100% het for clown. All right. So yeah. Pinstripe, het hypo, het Ultramel, het clown. Female. She's a keeper. Good looking girl. So we're going to zoom on a bit more. Nope. It's hard with this chest piece, guys. I apologize. But yeah, beautiful girl. I love pinstripe. Pinstripe clowns. Pinstripe Ultramels. Let them all flow together. Why not? And there. Good. This one here is a fantastic female as well. Pairing on this was a OD Fire Clown, bred to a lesser Mahogany Clown. And they're both het hypo. Sorry, the mom was pos het hypo. Missed on the visual hypo, so I don't believe she proved out. But this one here I believe to be an OD Mahogany Fire Clown, pos het hypo. A beautiful female. Love her. Can't get enough. Absolutely amazing, guys. Next, this beautiful girl here. So this was a banana leopard, pastel banana leopard het clown, and bred to our Ultramel triple het boy. So you can see it's banana, it's leopard, wacky pattern, dragging it out. It is het for Ultramel because the dad was a visual. Big old ringer there. It's going to be het for Pied. Didn't even have to test for it. And it came back 100% het for clown. So it's triple het, Ultramel, clown, and Pied. Beautiful girl, guys. Growing up for the future. I love that ringer. Just crazy. But yeah, another year or two, this girl will be on some eggs. And it'll be absolutely incredible. Love it. So there she goes. Let me try to get lower here, guys. This one is for sale. If anyone's interested, hit me up. She's not expensive. I believe this to be, it's either just an Enchi or it's an Enchi special. I've gotten mixed reviews. Got a lot of kind of oranges coming up here in the belly. I do think it's an Enchi special. And it's 100% het for Pied. Alright, she was 50% het for Monsoon. She did not prove out het Monsoon, according to the shed test. But good looking female. I thought maybe she would be het Monsoon without the dirtiness and the darkness. But, yeah, did not prove. But anyway, good looking girl. She is available if anyone's interested. She's probably pushing 800 grams. Next, this boy is available as well. This is going into shed, unfortunately, but usually this is very, very orange. It's a special double het Ultramel Pied, and it's 50% het clown and hypo. All right, did not shed test this one because we're not going to hold it back, but you can see there are nice Pied tracks. Again, 100% het Ultramel, 100% het for Pied, and 50% double het hypo clown. Beautiful boy, very friendly. Make a great breeder. Only reason I'm selling him is because I have his brother, and I will show you guys that later. And it's actually a sibling to this one here that I showed you earlier. my female pied triple het. Oh, sorry, double het Ultramel Clown siblings. Next up here, we have another fiery one. Oh, she got some pee in the back there. I don't really want to touch her. She's angry all the time. This is actually a boy, sorry. So this is a black pastel hypo, 100% het for Ultramel. I did shed test this one. Came back negative for Clown and Pied. He is available if anyone's interested. But black pastel hypo, het Ultramel. All right, pairing again is a black pastel pinstripe hypo, bred to Ultramel triple het Hypo Clown Pied. Good looking boy. Can do some damage in your collection. And his brother, look at them. These guys are crazy. They're always looking to eat. More pee in the back, guys. I'll do some cleaning later. So this one here is just a hypo. I don't think it's black pastel. Hypo, het Ultramel, 50% double het for Clown and Pied. Did not shed test this one. Because again, I held back the brother, and I'll show you guys him as well in a bit when we get to more of our males. This is just our for sale stuff right now. But yeah, so hypo, het Ultramel, pos double het, Clown Pied. All right. If you guys are available or interested, let me know. There's his belly there. Might be, never know. Got some markers there for het Pied that I look for, and he's got the white tip of the tail for het Clown. So might be a decent pickup for you. Next is their sister. Another one. Crazy. Please don't bite me. Alright. These guys are all fiery. The mom's name is Karen for a reason. She is a Karen. But this one I did shed test. It is just a hypo het Ultramel. Did not prove Pied or Clown. She is available, guys. Let me know. I can make a package for you if you're interested. If you're seeing this video, if you're local, we can do a 1.1, whatever you're gonna do. All right, give you guys a good deal. Got to make some room for this year's stock. Good. Yep, this one peed. This is a male. He's available as well in our Morph market. He is pastel banana. Mojave spot nose, and I did shed test him. He came back triple het for Ultramel, hypo and Pied. So if anyone's working that Ultramel hypo Pied project, hit me up. If not, he's gonna stay. I got a few girls for him to go to, some double visual hypo Pieds. Can definitely make some crazy stuff. But yeah, he is available, guys. I'm in Morph Market. Check him out. Good, great price. Hit me up if you're interested. We can work a deal. Not a problem. All right, this guy is pretty much breeder size. He probably has plugs already, but good looking boy. Eats like a champ. I was gonna hold him back. Still might hold him back again. We'll see. What do we have here? Oh, here we go. This one is pretty cool. It's OD Mahogany Clown, 50% het for hypo. He is available. If anyone is interested, it's a male. Amazing, beautiful. I love what the OD does to the belly. Kind of gives you that train track look. OD Mahogany Clown, 50% het for hypo. Incredible. Let me know if you're interested. Oh, he's holding on to me. There we go. Next up for sale is this one here. She's in shed, of course. This is an OD Clown. And again, 50% het for hypo. Good looking girl in shed. But yeah, definitely OD Clown. Could be OD Blade. There might be some Blade in there. Or it could just be the OD dragging it out. But good looking female. Available, guys. She's cheap. I think she's like $100 on my Morph market. Just trying to move her. And her sister, a little bit smaller. Took a little bit to get back on the food. She pooped in her water bowl earlier, guys, so I just have not put it back. But good looking girl. I believe it's another OD Clown. Pos Hypo. And what do we have here? Another good looking girl. Sorry guys, my back is killing me, gotta stand up. So this is a pastel mahogany clown. Could be pastel mahogany OD. But good looking girl. A bit feisty, she likes to hiss. But yeah. On the fence if I'm gonna keep this one. I do have a lot of pastel in my collection. Trying to weed it out in some projects. But let me know if you're interested. Good looking girl. Inexpensive, will make a great pet, make a great future breeder. She eats well. Amazing. All right, we have two down here in our smaller tubs that need to be moved up. This one here, I am on the fence of keeping. This is a replica of the mom. So the mom was a pastel banana leopard het clown. And this one is a pastel banana leopard het clown, but she's also het Ultramel. So it's double het Ultramel clown, a great female. You guys can see she's got some good size on her already. Growing her up. On the fence, I've had some people message me to purchase her and really just given lowball offers, and I have not entertained it because, guys, I shed tested these animals, and that's not cheap, right? So this, I know exactly what is in this female, and she's worth every penny and more than what I have her listed for right now, which I think is like $300, guys, on Morph Market, Canadian. So very affordable snake, beautiful girl, but I will not deal on the price. I would rather keep her. Look at her. Look at the purples in there, guys. It is absolutely insane with the flaming coming up. I just love this animal. Beautiful. All right. So she's here. I'll probably keep her. You know what? I might even take her off. If she's not gone by the end of the week, she's home. And then this one here is Runt. She was a bit of a slow starter. Has started to pick up and get on the food, but I'll show you guys here. That's her sibling. Look at the difference. So this is a pastel mahogany clown, 50% heifer hypo. I had an assist feed probably the first, 6 weeks of her life, and now she started taking food on her own. Still won't switch over to frozen, eating live, but at least she's eating on her own. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But good looking girl, pastel mahogany, and visual clown obviously, and possible het for hypo. Love her. She'll be here for a while. I like the name Runt. Pretty cool. Good. And now we can get into our boys. I have moved our boys up here. They were down in here in our 50 series tub. I found a lot of them. The tub was too big for them. They were scared of the animal. They weren't eating. So I moved them back into 10s. Talking to some other breeders, they do the same thing. They like to keep their animals in 10 series tubs because they want to, usually by the time the male gets over 1,000 grams, 1,200 grams, you're probably moving on from them anyway. So really, they keep them in the 10 series. And then they go on to the girls, which is a much bigger tub. So it's only basically for feeding. All right, this first one here, that is our leopard blackhead het clown, pos double het. Ultramel and Pied. Looking good. In shed, deep shed. You can see how dark he is. Next is that lunatic I showed you guys before. He's probably going to try to bite us. He's nuts. That's a Bell. I'm pretty sure he's a double visual hypo clown. If not, he's 100% heifer hypo. This one here is going in the shed. I'm going to bring him out. Big boy. So this boy's doing some damage for us this year. I love Stranger, guys. So it's a pastel Stranger clown. I bought him. He was pos het for Pied. Did prove negative on shed test, but it's okay. I'm going to breed him to some Pieds. I'll make my own visual hets. But good looking boy. I love what Stranger does. Pastel, again in clown, does kind of brown it out. But with the richness of the Stranger, it almost gives it a gold bronze color. It's pretty cool. Sorry guys, my lighting is terrible in here. I need to get something better. But you can see that color is absolutely fantastic. Good looking boy. All right, I'll put him back in his tub. And he's about, 1,000 grams. He sits in here pretty comfortably. Got his wacky pattern there. It's pretty cool. I love him. Next up, we have our Dinker. I think I showed him off again in the last video as well. But we're going to go through them all here, guys. So this is our yellow belly Hetfer Clown. Definitely our dinker. Good looking boy. Who knows? With that highlighting in the dorsal, guys, it could just be something like a spot nose or something. But even still, looking up spot nose yellow belly Hetfer Clowns does not look like this. Absolutely amazing. I love them. Busy belly as well. Good looking animal. He has one clutch coming this year, maybe a second. So we'll see. I bred him to some lower gene females because I just want to, if it is a dinker, I want to be able to notice it, right? So a lot of stuff where it's just going to be double hets or triple hets and not any other codoms in it. This one here is another one. I believe he's got a clutch coming for me this year, at least one. This is a leopard, a possible yellow belly. Could be yellow belly, but I'm not 100% sold on the yellow belly. Some flaming in here, but he is 66% het Ultramel. Oh, sorry, Monsoon Pied. All right, I got him from Austin. Picked him up in an auction. Really just needed a het for Pied male with some codoms in it. The het Monsoon would be a bonus if it did hit, but definitely has some crazy pattern. Has some nice Pied markers there, so that's why I was pretty confident just picking this boy up for cheap. Threw him to a clown that's 100% heifer Pied. So make some combo Pieds that are het for clown. Would be fun. And possibly with some Monsoon in there. So Monsoon Clown Pieds potentially down the road. We'll see. Not banking on the het Monsoon. Anything I've purchased so far that was pos het Monsoon has come back negative. So I do not have the eye for it. All right, next up, what do we got? There we go. This boy here is from one of our first clutches this year. He is an Ultramel, you can see. And he is double het for Hypo and Pied. Good looking boy. On the fence of keeping him. Only reason I might keep him is because he's my only visual Ultramel male. And he's got 2 codoms in him. Or not codoms, other recessives that are hets. You can see nice, beautiful Pied tracks there, guys. That was a no-brainer for me. Good looking boy. He's not breeding. Maybe next year. This next one here, we have the sibling to our Mahogany Fire OD clone. So this one here, I believe, is just an OD Mahogany clown and 50% het for Hypo. He is a holdback. He's going to be a breeder for us. I do like Mahogany, guys. It's pretty cool. I love the darkness of it. And then you can just toss in a brightening gene and it just kind of flares it up. But a good looking boy. Holding back for the future. Love it. You make some good pet projects, or I'll breed them to some Ultramel stuff, and it's going to get crazy. Next here we have our stud boy. Hopefully I don't get tagged. This boy came from all those Hypo het Ultramels that we have down below, to sibling. So this one is a black pastel Hypo, obviously, and proved to be double het for Ultramel and Pied. You can see that nice, beautiful Pied ringer there. You know, if I was walking through a show and I saw this boy and someone had Scrambler labeled on it, I would say this boy is Scrambler. But, you know, I bought the mom from Antoine at DPR. There was no Scrambler in the pairing. No other babies really look Scrambler. So I think it's just a reaction with the black pastel and the het Pied with the Hypo and the Ultramel. That's really the only thing that could be in here. There's not pinstripe. So really, it could only be pinstripe or black pastel. But absolutely beautiful boy. Can't get enough of him. Future breeder here. Gonna make some crazy stuff. Two more animals here. This one here, oh, he's going in the shed, of course. He eats good. They eat good, they shed good, guys. So this is a banana leopard clown. You guys can see the head there. Beautiful banana leopard clown. Great colors. Look at the oranges in the dorsal here. And he is double het for Ultramel, and Hypo. So we got a nice variety of males growing up in our racks, guys. Absolutely amazing. This boy is a holdback. He will be breeding for us hopefully next year. And then hopefully, you know, all the males that I have up here that are breeding this year will potentially be holdback, or not holdbacks, but backups for the males I have next year. And then I'll look to move those on, right? And then hopefully we can upgrade. And in a couple of years, these ones that I'm showing you now will be backups for the ones for the next year. That's my goal. Always upgrading. And this one here is another amazing animal that I created this year. It was a joint project with Austin from Royal Highness, or sorry, from Hatch Reptiles now. It's the brother to our our Pied double het Ultramel Clown. And this boy actually proved out to be triple het. So it's a special. You can see it's a high white pied, just a head pattern. He's not going to let me show you, but his eyes, he has one red eye, one dark eye. It's pretty cool. But no other colors on him at all. Just very high white pied. And he is triple het for Hypo, Ultramel, and Clown. All right, so this is going to be a stud for us in the future. Absolutely incredible. Cannot wait to see him go with, I believe it's, where is she? With this girl here. It's going to be incredible, guys. We can make some quads. Visual quads. That's the goal. With combo, you know, different codoms in it. Special clowns, guys, is amazing. Special spot nose clown is amazing. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Future is looking bright. Looking forward to 2027 for sure. All right, so that's our last male holdback of the year. I will flip this camera around and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so there you have it. That is our holdbacks from 2025, how they're doing. They're all growing up. They're eating great. Couple animals that we still have available for sale. Looking about 10 of those. But yeah, guys, looking forward to this season. Got some great pairings going. Got some clutches going to drop. Hopefully, I think our first one is April 29th. And then they've got another one, I think May 1st, and another one that's going to pre-lay shed right now. So probably mid-May by the time that one lays. And then we'll get into some clutch cutting videos through the summer. So yeah, looking forward to it. If you guys are enjoying our channel, you know, we've been on YouTube now, I think 4 years. We still have not broken that 1,000 subscriber mark. I think we are pushing 900. If you guys do like this content and you've stuck around, we try to put out a video every week. If you could please hit that subscribe button, it really helps us out. Doesn't cost you guys anything. Help us get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, and then we can set a new target down the road. If you guys are free every other Sunday, we do an IG live. Me and a friend of mine, Jeff from Morphs. It's called The Jerk Show. It's amazing. It's fun. Check out our Instagram, you know, and then when we go live, you'll be notified when we do. I also upload those lives afterwards onto my YouTube channel, and it, you know, lets people rewatch it and connect afterwards if they can't make the live. But guys, Joe here, Mercy Morphs, having a great season. Hope you guys are as well. Again, happy Easter. Enjoy your family. Enjoy anything you're doing this weekend. All right, guys, stay safe. We'll see you next week. Peace.